Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to our East Coasters. Welcome. 27th of January. Glad to have everybody here. Welcome. Another day, another dollar. Good morning, everybody. Chido, Christopher Bear, Nick Rez, Old Outdoor TV, Anthony, Shane Prantia in the house. Glad to have everybody here. Yes, Chido, definitely sad day in sports yesterday. Rest in peace to Kobe, his daughter, the pilot, and was on board. Super sad day, especially growing up as a Los Angeles kid myself. Growing up idolizing the Lakers and the players and Kobe specifically. So definitely a sad day for everybody around the world, especially not just sports, but all of the entertainment industry as well. But, and I'm sure as he'd want, everything must go on. I'm sure when you guys get home, So, with that being said, another day, another dollar coming up. Monday. And we've got a fun day planned for today. Premium plays are already posted on the website. My personal plays have not gone out yet. DJ Wavy, good morning, Kyle. First time during the live. Thank you for what you do. God bless you as well. And thank you for joining us live. Glad you could tune in. We go live 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on the weekends. Seems like it's, good morning, Brian. Seems like the feed is lagging a little. Anybody else having any lag on their end, or is it just on my end? Hopefully there's no lag on that side of the... Good morning to everybody. Glad to have everybody here with us. Dustin, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. William tuning in via text message. Thanks for joining us. Twitter. Periscope. Live stream and the live stream app and our website, cappersdirect.com. 7 days a week bringing you guys live content. If you're watching on the YouTube platform, take 1 second out of your day and hit that subscribe button right down below. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe. Miss a beat. That way you don't miss a beat about nothing. So hit that subscribe button. And again, we appreciate it when you do give us a big thumbs up in the video. It definitely helps us out, gets our video trending on YouTube. So if you haven't already done so, give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. That way we get our video trending. Darren Lyons, glad you had a nice... Sounds nice. Leans yesterday in the show. Another day of leaning off the hook yesterday. 3-1, 5-1 weekend. 5-1 live lean weekend for us. Alrighty. Mr. Grover, what's going on? Yeah, Brian, it's Bora Bora's a little island in the South Pacific. I've never been there myself, but it's definitely on the destination. Definitely on the destination bucket list, that's for sure. For sure. All right, folks, what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be breaking down some games, but we're going to do a full recap of what we had yesterday. Let's start with plus 5.5. That was a nice winner. Daily free play 6. Line was off as we talked. Play. Indiana money line losing by 1 late in that game. We should have had that one, but we didn't. That was yesterday. Nice big 3-1 on the leans. 5-0 Saturday. 8-1. 8-1 on the leans Saturday and Sunday. Not too shabby, if you ask me. During the live show, gave you guys a couple free plays, and a Stanford absolutely shit in the bed yesterday. That one actually blew me away. Not too many things shocked me yesterday, with the exception of the Kobe news. But Stanford basketball yesterday, wow, that one was a shocker to say the least. For Stanford. And then South Florida, Houston over 126.5. We got to 117. Unfortunately, we did not get. As noted in the live show on Saturday, I've got throat spray on my desk, for when I get a sore throat. And then I've got screen cleaner spray. Note to self. As I did on Saturday live with you guys. Clean the screen of this iPad. That way I let my little 4-year-old fingerprints and smoke. All right, get this screen nice and clean. Well, glad to have everybody tuning in with us. Looking forward to a nice day today. And it's definitely going to be one, that's for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty. That's good. Big Tom Weiner in the house. What's going on, Tom? With the 8-24 RIP, rest in peace, absolutely. As well as everybody involved, most definitely. Glad to have everybody with us. If you're new to this, you out of your day, take 1 second. It'll be the best thing that you do today. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat. That way you get notified each and every single time we drop content. Doesn't matter if it's a pre-recorded video or a live show like this. The daily free play video did go out late today. It's already posted, though. I do apologize for it being posted late. We'll make sure we start getting them out a little bit sooner to everybody as well. Daily free play videos will start being posted the afternoon, evening before. Again, just like before, we'll get it back on track for everybody. Get all that back on track. Interesting week. Super Bowl coming up this weekend. I've got a trip. I'll be down in Havasu again this coming weekend before the Super Bowl. I'll be back for the Super Bowl though. Michael Stretch Killer Kyle at it again as usual. Great day yesterday, as I knew it would be. Always is with y'all. Stoked about Super Bowl package. I'll be in it by Thursday. Thank you, Michael. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Super Bowl. I'm super stoked about it. I got to go to the bank the next couple days in order to take out a big amount. You got to order it, and so I got to go pick some up. Obviously, I'm not going to say what day it is for people that want to do some bad things, but anyways, got to go pick up some cash so that way we can absolutely fire on this game this weekend. Super Bowl will be my biggest bet of the year again. Absolutely again. So Super Bowl packages are already on the website. Absolutely insane Super Bowl packages. The early bird special is flipping killer. I know a bunch of you guys already took advantage of it. Davin, thanks for jumping on board the Super Bowl package this morning. Kish, thanks for jumping on board the Super Bowl package. Not Tom Weiner, but the other Tom, thanks for jumping on board the Super Bowl package this morning. Tom W, not the Tom Weiner, the other Tom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are going to absolutely love it. And the props were supposed to be posted last night. I know they're posting some of them today. So some of the props will start coming out today, and the props will be getting added on throughout the week. And then there'll be over 30 props this year. Prop package just for the Super Bowl. If anybody just wants the props, and believe it or not, we sold so many just prop packages last year for the Super Bowl. What it is it's a minimum of 30 props. Last year it was 33. It's looking to be about the same number this year, 33, 34-ish, right around there. But it's $24.99 for the entire prop package. Killer deal. You'll make tenfold that. Props last year were an absolute killer. Absolute bookie killer last year. But the actual Super Bowl package, we'll run over that real quick. Then we'll do the recap. Then we'll do... Actually, we'll talk about Super Bowl later. Let's do the recap, get into the game day breakdown, because I'm not going to be live for too long today, but I want to make sure that we do the recap as well as the game day breakdowns, because we got the whole week to talk about Super Bowl. So we'll talk about Super Bowl later. I did send out an email. If you didn't get it, let me know. I can re-forward it to you. But I did send out an email for what the Super Bowl package was yesterday. So yesterday, our big guaranteed game in the NBA yesterday, the LA Clippers getting the job done for us in convincing fashion against the Magic on the road yesterday. Nothing like putting out a big guaranteed game in the NBA, and then the news about Kobe break out in the morning. There's nothing more devastating than the news. And then you need to make sure that, the players are going to play and players are going to come out and play like they should, especially on an emotional day. But the fellow Los Angeles team getting the job done for us. Clippers laying 4.5. That line actually dropped to 3.5 at the close. We got the job done. Didn't worry about the other point. Anthony, I'll definitely run that for you, no problem. I'll do that after the live show, Anthony. We'll get you on board the Super Bowl package, the 119 Super Bowl package. Run your card. I just got your text message. I'll take care of that for you, sir. Alrighty, so the rest of the recap. Premium plays ended up splitting out. We won Monmouth plus 2.5. We dropped South Florida Houston over 126.5, which we gave you guys for free. Unfortunately, we dropped that one. Tom, Kyrie left the arena after he heard the news and didn't come back for the game. So it was always that chance that something like that might happen. But we rolled with the dice because it was already out. It was already bet. Nothing we could do about it. Not much we could do about it at that point. So, you just you roll with the punches. We roll with the punches. So, after the South Florida over, Michigan State minus 155 on the money line. We double dipped that one. That was our biggest premium and personal play because we double dipped. That was also a personal play of mine as well. Missouri State, Drake. We had Drake laying 4.5. They win by 2. That one stunk. So 2-2 on premium plays yesterday. My personal plays another hot day, 3-1. Virginia laying 4.5 was the only goose egg we put up. Virginia laying 4.5. Not covering the spread for us yesterday, unfortunately. Virginia not getting the job done. Winning by 2 in OT, and we're laying 4 in a 4.5, needed to win by 5. So, drop that one. That's okay, though. We bounced right back. Toronto Raptors on the money line. Nice win there against San Antonio. Michigan State money line. We hammered that one as the biggest one. And then San Diego State, UNLV over 133. How we got that one, I don't know. Not sure how we hammered that one. We were about 10 points shy or 7 points shy with like 30 seconds to go. And between the two teams, they somehow put up over 10 points in the last 30, 45 seconds, something like that. So we'll definitely take it and put it in the win column, and because we cashed the ticket and give ourselves that big 3-1. So myself personally, I went 2-1 Friday, 3-1 Saturday, 3-1 Sunday. Not a bad little run. 8-3 over the weekend. I'll take it. It's much needed, and we'll keep moving forward, and we'll keep absolutely pounding the books. Got a big day planned for everybody today. Got a big day planned for everybody today. We've got I've got 3 personal plays. Myself, all college hoops, as well as there's 4 premium plays on the website. NBA and college basketball. Going to be a great day today, guys. You want to make some money? Today is the day. 3 days premium plays, $99. 3 days of my personal plays, $99. Also, they've got the big Super Bowl sale. And I'll post the link and what it is. It's a week of premium plays or a week of my personal plays. You get the Super Bowl. You get my game of the week when I have it later in the week. You also get the Super Bowl game winner, or the game-winning package, including the props as well as the second half guaranteed winner, all for $250. Skip. Kyle, can you do anything if someone on a package doesn't want to bet a certain sport? I'm kind of done betting the NBA. Well, if you're done betting the NBA, then just don't bet the NBA. But no, we don't break up our packages, college and pro, or anything like that. Unless you want to pay us double because it's going to take double the work, I'll be more than happy to. But other than that, no, we can't. Definitely, Brian, lines going up on premium plays. People are betting and moving the lines, that's for sure. I'll be honest, we got a lot of people on our premium plays, a lot of people on my personal plays. My personal plays have not been sent out yet. And I didn't think so, Skip. I didn't think anybody wanted to pay double. We don't segregate our packages. You don't want to bet NBA, don't bet NBA. Nobody's forcing you to bet. Everybody is grown men and women here, and nobody's forcing anybody to do anything against their will. So if you don't want to bet the NBA, don't bet the NBA. Nothing I can do about it. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now, it's time, folks, to start breaking down some games. Going to move everything over to some game day breakdowns. Let me refresh the odds on my screen, as well as the fact data checker, courtesy of Stats LLC. I'm going to start breaking down some games. We're going to start with the Wisconsin and Iowa game. Wisconsin and Iowa coming up first. For everybody that doesn't know, 8:30 Eastern Time, televised on the Big Ten Network. Carver Hawkeye Arena there in Iowa City, Iowa. Big Ten Conference showdown between 12-8 Wisconsin and 14-5 Iowa. All right, guys. What's going on, Anthony? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for that thumbs up. Taking a look at this game, guys. It's game 869, 870. Should not be hard for you guys to find the odds on these games. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games on the regular board. And there's about, 8? No, there's 9 on the extra game selection. So should not be hard for you guys to find. A little bit bigger of a day tomorrow as far as college hoops go. But for today, guys, Wisconsin opening up as a 5.5-point dog. Iowa laying 5.5 at home. Total opened up at 136.5. It's down to 135. Believe it or not, we're seeing 5.5 in some spots, and even higher. Bovada actually has Iowa laying 6.5. DraftKings has them laying 6. Everywhere else seems to be par for the course at 5.5 on this game. Shane says, I'm a Badgers fan, but Iowa all day long. Taking a look at both teams, first of all, let's take a look at the Badgers, guys, from Wisconsin. Greg Gard has his program a little bit back and forth. They've actually won 3 out of their last 6 games. However, they've lost 2 out of their last 3. And it's not because of, it's not because they're not playing quality opponents. They are playing quality opponents. That's why they're 1 out of 2, or excuse me, 1 and 2 out of their last 3 games with losses to Michigan State and Purdue. They lost to Purdue 70-51. They lost to Michigan State 67-55. They did middle in a victory over Nebraska 82-68 as well. Randy C., what's going on? Glad to have you. Jeff says, I'm a Hawkeye. Iowa all day long. Yes, Jeff's opinion is definitely going to be biased every single day of the week when it comes to Iowa. Iowa guys, the Hawkeyes, coached by Fran McCaffrey. They're 14-5. Let's take a look at their losses. All right, they had a 2-game losing streak back in the beginning of January 4th and 7th. They lost to Penn State, losing by 3, and they lost to Nebraska, losing by 6. Both road games. All right, both road games. They have a road loss to Michigan, losing 103-91. A neutral site loss to San Diego State, 83-73, who's 21-0. And they have a home loss to DePaul, 93-78, back in the beginning of the year, their second game of the year back in November. Other than that, they've defended their home court fantastically, with even a home win over Michigan, a home win over Maryland, a home win over Minnesota. So they have both big wins on the road as well as at home. As far as home court advantage goes, they have a home court advantage score of 4.0, which makes it the 24th toughest place to play in all of Division I, guys. The Carver Hawkeye Arena home court advantage is real. It's no joke. All right, it holds 15,056 screaming fans. It's the 28th largest arena in all of Division I. But that 4.0 score is no joke, guys. You're going to give 2 to 2.5 point advantage just for the fact that the Hawkeyes are playing at home in their home arena. All right, the line's 2.5. If it was on a neutral site game, Iowa would probably still be favored by 3 to 3.5 in a neutral site scenario. Taking a look at both teams side by side, when you're comparing them side by side, Wisconsin's not a slouch on. They're no slouch on offense. They have a quality offense. All right, they lack offensive rebounding. They're an excellent free throw shooting team. We're going to go over all these numbers. However, Iowa, the Hawkeyes, are a more rounded offensive team, and they're a much faster team. Wisconsin is very slow. Very, 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 very slow team. Matter of fact, they're so slow when it comes to their offensive possessions, you can pretty much compare them to the likes of, Virginia. All right, there's not many teams that play a slower pace of play than Wisconsin on offense. And there's not many. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that average a slower pace of play than Wisconsin's 20.2 seconds per possession. Iowa's a much faster paced team, 16.3 seconds. The Wisconsin defense is not that good to where they're going to be. They're a quality defense. They come in with the 27th best defense, but they're not very good at slowing teams down, holding teams to 17.4 seconds. So Iowa, being a 16-second offensive team, should definitely have a big advantage here. And believe it or not, we have Iowa with the third best offense in all of Division I based on adjusted efficiencies. Iowa hitting 53% from the field. They're a 33.6% offensive rebounding team. They hit 36.1% from out deep. They're the number 56 three-point shooting team in all of Division I. They're in the Big Ten Conference. In Big Ten Conference play, they're number 2. All right, they're number 2 in 3-point shots, 2-point shots, as well as the number 1 free throw shooting team in the Big Ten Conference. All right, guys, and they're 5-3 in the Big Ten, whereas Wisconsin's 5-4. Taking a look at all of Iowa's rest of their shooting categories, all those jump shots, layups, and dunks, all those 2-point plays are converting 52% of the time. Free throw shooting, a good quality free throw shooting team, 73.6%. However, that number goes up over 3.5% in conference play, up to 77% free throw shooting in conference play. Taking a look at Wisconsin, no slouch. One area where they lack is offensive rebounds. They hit 50.6% from the field. They're a 25% offensive rebounding team, which is not a big number here. They're a 34% three-ball shooting team. They hit 50% from down low. 76.4% free throw shooting team. Excellent free throw shooting team. Okay, conference play. When they get into conference play, one thing that I like about Wisconsin is their numbers didn't drop. Their three-point percentage went up a tad bit. Shooting from the field stayed the same. Shooting all those jump shots, layups, and dunks, the percentage stayed the same, right around 50%. Free throw shooting dropped just 1%. They're still a 75.4% free throw shooting team in conference play. However, their numbers, their percentage of turnovers actually dropped from 16.5% to 14.7%. So they're protecting the ball on their offensive possessions much better in conference play. Height advantage is about a little over a half-inch height advantage on average for the players coming out of Iowa. 2-foul participation. Fran McCaffrey will allow his Hawkeyes to play up to 9.1% of the time, whereas Greg Gard for Wisconsin guys, he's over a 20%. 20.7% to be specific for 2-foul participation. Both go to the bench for 30%. No advantage there. Wisconsin relies on that three ball for 36% of their total points and 17% from the free throw line, and they are an excellent free throw shooting team. Iowa, on the other hand, just a 31% where they rely on their three ball, whereas Wisconsin relies on it for much more. Wisconsin's going to take the three ball looks, and they're definitely going to knock some down. It's just going to be a matter if the Iowa defense is going to be able to stop them from knocking them down. Holding teams to 30.7% shooting. They should definitely have a chance to be able to defend the three ball from Wisconsin, no doubt about it. As far as this game goes, I do not have an official play on this game, but taking a look at the line with Iowa laying 5.5, I like Iowa here laying the 5.5 at home. I think they're the better, obviously the more offensive rounded team as well as defensive rounded team as well. So I do lean towards Iowa here laying the 5.5. I have not bet it. I might throw a little wager on it as long as the line doesn't jump too much or at all. Because anything higher than 5.5, I'm probably not liking it as much as I do now. And right now it's just a lean. So there's that one. Hold on one second, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. And then we're going to have another breakdown for you guys. We're going to do a couple breakdowns for you guys, get you guys on a free play, tell you about the Super Bowl, and put some money in your guys' pocket. Maybe 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Had to send out a quick email real quick. We are back. James H., did I see the jump in the Pro Bowl total? I did, but I don't bet the Pro Bowl. I don't bet All-Star games. That's just my personal preference. Just my personal preference. Alrighty, so next game up, we're going to take a look at the Which game are we doing next? We're going to take a look at the Alabama A&M and Southern University game on this one. We actually have a daily free play video out on this game, and we're going to break this one down for everybody. For everybody that doesn't know, this is an added extra game 307, 339, and 307, 340. Taking a look at both programs. First of all, Alabama A&M, we're going to make this one. We're going to make this one short and sweet. Dustin, Kyle, do you bet a percentage on your bankroll on every game? No, I don't do a percentage. I bet a set amount. I've been doing this too long where I keep it consistent. My bets are consistent every single day. Alabama A&M, guys, the Bulldogs, coached by Dylan Howard. I actually like Dylan Howard as a coach. Definitely working his way up the ranks. Taking a look, Southwestern Athletic Conference matchup, guys, between Southern University, and don't mistake this for Southern Utah. There's Southern Utah as well as Southern University playing today, okay? Second-year coach for Alabama A&M, Dylan Howard, guys. He's got his work cut out for the program. They're 5-12 on the year. Let's just talk about their wins because it's a lot easier than talking about the 12 losses. Troy, Jacksonville State, North Alabama. They beat Jacksonville State again, and then Arkansas Pine Bluff. All right, they just lost 3 straight to Mississippi Valley State, Alabama State, and Alcorn State. They're on the road, and they do have a road win on the year this year against Jackson State. Definitely a team that is struggling, and you're going to see it, and we're going to talk about it and talk about the numbers. But we actually have 2 subpar teams. We have 2 subpar teams, but I think we've got a diamond in the rough with one of these teams. Okay, when you're comparing the teams and you're looking at them on paper, you see a lot of red. You don't see too much green, maybe in 1 or 2 categories. That's about it. Take a look at Southern University, guys. The Jaguars out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Sean Woods coaching that program there. They're 7-13 with wins over Loyola, Louisiana, Cecil, IUPU, Indiana University, Purdue University, Jackson State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, Mississippi Valley State, and Alabama State. LT, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Hope the wife is doing good as well as the kids. Yeah, Dustin, bankroll management is key. Bankroll management is a key. Some people recommend a percentage. Some people do it different ways. You have to find what works best for you, because what works best for me won't work for you, and what works for you may not work for the guy sitting next to you. But back to Southern, guys. They're riding a 4-game win streak, trending in the right direction after a disaster of a little stretch, losing 9 straight. They've actually rattled off 4 straight victories. They started out conference play 0-3 with losses to Texas Southern, Prairie View A&M, and Grambling State. They've most recently beat Jackson State 56-50, beat Arkansas Pine Bluff by 19, as well as Mississippi Valley State by 74-70 on the road, and then beating Alabama State 80-71 at home. They're now 4-3 in conference play. Taking a look at any home court advantage, they play at the Clark Activity Center, guys. It does hold 7,500 fans, believe it or not. It's got a home court advantage score of 2.6. It's not a factor at all. It's not a factor at all. Maybe give a half a point to a point for the kids traveling from Alabama to Louisiana. Not a big deal there. Not a big travel schedule there. Hold on. Hopefully that sneeze was a one-off, because usually when I sneeze about 20 times. So hopefully it was a one-off. But taking a look at these 2 teams side by side, first of all, defensive-wise, both very, very comparable shitty numbers, all right? Taking a look at the offense. Southern, they hit 47% from the field. They are a 32.2% offensive rebounding team. Okay, they hit 33.3% from the field, 46% of all their jump shots, layups, and dunks, and just 66.4% free throw shooting team. All right, however, their numbers have skyrocketed in conference play, whereas Alabama and A&M's has actually went down. All right, let's take a look at Alabama A&M. 43% from the field. They are a 26% offensive rebounding team. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. They hit 26.6% from out deep, 44.2% of all their 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, and they are a 69% free throw shooting team. Take a listen to these numbers for Alabama A&M on the road, or not on the road, but in conference play. In conference play, they're now hitting 40% from the field. All right, that's down from 43 to 40. Their 3-point shots were 26.6%. They're now down to less than 19.5% conversion in conference play. Their 2-point plays stayed the same. Free throw shooting is down over 3.5% to 66.1%. All right. Taking a look at Southern. When Southern University enters conference play, when they're playing in conference play, guys, the Southwest Atlantic Conference, their numbers skyrocketed in the opposite direction of Alabama A&M. Southern went from hitting 47% from the field to over 53% from the field in conference play. They are a 33.3% three-ball shooting team all year long in conference play. They're hitting 37.5%. They're the second best three-point shooting team in the Southwest Athletic Conference. All those 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, went from 45.9% all year long to 51.5% in conference play. A big increase. All right, free throw shooting stayed the same in conference play, though. So big difference for both teams when they are entering conference play, and this is a conference game. Both teams participate in the 2-foul participation protocol, more so for Southern at 28.7%, 23.1% for Alabama A&M. Height advantage, no real height advantage. Both go to the bench for over 30% of the minutes, 39% for Southern, 32.2% for Alabama A&M. I did give out a free play on this one. Pace of play, 18.9 seconds for Southern, a little on the slower side, 17.3 for Alabama A&M. Taking a look at both of these programs, as far as the total goes, we've got a total of 131. The total on this one, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan on the total. I mean, I know Southern can definitely put up some points. There was a total of 151 scored in their last game, 144 in the game against Mississippi Valley. Before that, they had a game where there was 131, 131. And then there was 106 against Jackson State. So the total on this one being where it's at of, 130, even at 130 and a half. The one wild card for me is not Southern. It's Alabama A&M and their absolute piss poor shooting. Taking a look at what they did against Jackson State, and that one also went way under the total. They barely had 108 points scored in that one. Barely. So this one, I do lean towards the under in this scenario. Alabama A&M and Southern under. Under 131. And if you want an official free play on this game, just go watch our daily free play video. We do have an official daily free play video out on this game. If you know what it is, please don't post it in the comment section, because we make the videos for a reason. So make sure you go watch that video if you want a daily free play, which I'm sure you guys do. Devin in the house, winner of our month of guaranteed Saturday plays yesterday. Congratulations as well, remember, and glad to have you tuning in with us. Jermaine Reed in the house. If you guys haven't already done so, do us a big favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We're streaming live currently on the live stream app, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook Live, YouTube, because the haters say we can't. Whatever happened to that? You know what I mean? Whatever happened to that? The haters said that we couldn't go on YouTube. And in the moment they say that, they open up their little traps, we post on YouTube just because we can. For everybody that doesn't know, we're not always going to be posting a video on YouTube, okay? We're not always going to be posting a video on YouTube. So make sure you check our website every single day, because We're not always going to be posting videos on YouTube, okay? So, with that being said, I think we do another one. What do you guys say? I think it's time for another one. And again, if you're new to our channel and you are watching us on YouTube and you want to be notified when we do post content on YouTube, make sure you take 1 second out of your day right now. Hit that subscribe button right down below. Hit that subscribe button right down below. That way you get notified each and every single time we put out a video. Doesn't matter if it's live or pre-recorded, you will be notified. Alrighty, so Johnny K, what's going on? The effing haters. We love our haters too. You know, we love our haters. We love them all. We're non-denominational here. We love our haters. We love our supporters. There's no hate here. We love everybody. We love everybody. Everybody's welcome over here. Everybody's welcome over here. Hold on 1 second, folks. Alrighty. So, time to break down another game and put some more money in your pocket. We're not going to be live for too long today. It's going to be a very interesting and busy week. And it's going to be a good one. I got to tell you this. I buy a lot of sports memorabilia. And let me tell you, the sports memorabilia on Kobe Bryant, the emails that I'm getting is kind of, I mean, I get it. He passed away. Memorabilia prices are, obviously going to go up. But, I mean, you can't wait more than a day before you start blasting the email list out. I mean, come on. Although an autographed, authentic Lakers Shaquille O'Neal jersey, only $4.79 on sale. Ooh, here we go. Aaron Rodgers, Donald Driver, and Jordy Nelson, Green Bay Packers autographed Rydell authentic helmet on sale for $1,039. That's a good one. Johnny K says thinking of going on KC money line for the Super Bowl. Tim says if you have haters, then you must be doing something right. We got a lot of haters. I don't know if we're doing anything right, but we got a lot of haters here, Tim. We got a lot of haters. That is for sure. I mean, they all seem to come from like one group. One group. So, it is what it is. Alrighty, hold on 1 second. We gotta crack. Uh-oh, nothing cracked. That's not good. That's not good. Alrighty, so gonna be breaking down another game. Break down another game for you guys. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Robert Allen, I just got a game jersey for 400. Nice. I definitely collect a lot. That's for sure. A lot of Atlanta Braves memorabilia, though. A lot of Braves memorabilia. Alrighty. With that being said, let's do another one. Let's do another breakdown. James H., I've got a Shaq game-worn rookie Orlando jersey. That's nice. That's definitely that's a good catch there. It's definitely a good catch there. All right, so with that being said, time for another game day breakdown. We are going to break down. We're going to do the North Carolina and NC State game, 7 p.m. Eastern Time at the PNC Arena there in Raleigh, North Carolina. Be televised live on ESPN. Game 850 or 865, 866. William, thank you for that text message. Says, you have haters because you are relevant. If you were no good in what you do, nobody would care. Absolutely, William. I do appreciate that text message, brother. I appreciate that. But before we talk, before we break down this game, because I'm not going to be live for too much longer, I want to be able to break down this game and then get you guys on a free play and make sure that we have a great Monday. All right, make sure we have a great Monday. But first, before we do this, the Super Bowl this weekend. I'm going to talk for just a couple minutes about the Super Bowl. We'll actually be breaking down this game. I'll give you guys, even though we have a huge Super Bowl package, we're going to do a Super Bowl breakdown, and we'll probably start touching on it probably either tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll start talking about the Super Bowl, giving you guys an early breakdown, as well as a big breakdown of it both Saturday and Sunday. To help people out that are not on our packages, and at least give you the stats that I can see and the stats that we use to determine, what we're going to be betting and what's part of our Super Bowl package. But first of all, let's start with our prop package. $24.99 gets you our entire 30-bet prop bet package. It says 30-bet prop bet package because that's what we'll put out as a minimum of 30. All right, last year was 33. It's looking to be exactly the same. Not exactly the same props, but roughly the same as far as number of props, 33 to 34. I believe it's going to be 34, though. So I believe it's going to be 34 total props, $24.99, and then for the entire prop package. That's for people that don't want the whole package, that just want the prop package. However, we do have the package. It's our guarantee, and we do have a guarantee on them, all right? Our big guaranteed package, what it is, it's $119.99. And there's benefits to being on board before Thursday at midnight on Thursday night, and I'll tell you about that here in just a few minutes, okay? But the actual Super Bowl package itself, I sent out an email about it yesterday, so if you're on our email list as a member of our website, make sure you check your email. For our guaranteed Super Bowl winner, you also get the 30-bet prop bet package. It's $119.99. All right, what you get is we're going to give you both the side and the total on the game. We're going to put a guarantee on one of those two, all right? I'm not telling you if it's a side. I'm not telling you if it's a total, but I'm telling you we have a flat-out winner. Actually, I think they both win, but we're going to put our personal guarantee on one of them, all right? Last year and year before and the year before and the year before and the year before, actually, our Super Bowl package has actually came down in price. It used to be $299. Last year, I actually asked them, I said, please drop it down to $119. I got them to drop it down to $119 last year. They're never going to go lower than that because of what they give you. But from all years prior, if for some reason we lost, they would refund your $119.99. You keep the prop package for free. A lot of you guys I talked to and I asked specifically between, after last Super Bowl, I talked to a lot of you guys and I asked, If you guys were to lose, would you rather have your $119.99 back? Would you rather have your $120 back? Or would you rather get packages on our website, credit towards packages on our website? That way you could actually recoup your loss and then make even more money. I think it was unanimous. I don't think, no, there was one. I talked to over 100 people. Every one of my clients I asked. And I think only one stuck with what we had, which was the money back guarantee. Everybody else was like, no, give us, make us our money back. That's a hell of a better deal. I'd rather you make the money back. So what they're doing is they have the guarantee on the package. However, obviously, like guaranteed Saturday, you lose, you get the next guaranteed Saturday free. That can't happen with the Super Bowl. I'm not going to make you wait a year. All right? I'm not just going to give you one guaranteed Saturday. So if for some reason we lose our guaranteed play on the Super Bowl, the company is going to give you $300 in packages on our website. You can go buy 6 guaranteed Saturdays at $50 a pop when they're on sale. You could buy guaranteed Saturday, my game of the week. You can buy whatever package you want. You could apply it towards a package as well. Okay, you can apply it towards a package as well. But that's just for added insurance because we ain't losing this game. This should be one of your biggest bets of the year. It's going to be mine. I love this play so much. It's going to be my biggest bet of the year. So, or at least the football year. And you guys know I go crazy from time to time. So you get the guaranteed winner, you get the side and the total and the 30-bet prop bet package with the guarantee for $119.99. And then we also brought back our second half guaranteed play for $49.99. And they're putting a guarantee on that just like the first one. However, they're going to give you $150 in credit if for some reason we lose the second half bet. But the second half package will also include every live wager we put out. We're going to have a couple individuals that are only set up to monitor the live lines, and we have a way to make sure you guys get notified when we put out a live bet. So you guys will be notified as well when we put out a live bet if you're on the second half package. So definitely a great thing there. And the early bird special. If you sign up for either of the two packages, the guaranteed winning package or the second half guaranteed winner, one of those two packages, you're going to get a week of our NHL package absolutely free. So if you buy both packages, you'll end up with 2 weeks of our NHL package for free. Also, if you buy the main package, the Super Bowl winning package with the prop bet package, you're also going to get a special Super Bowl selection hoops package that we do every Super Bowl Sunday. If you guys remember last year, we went 12-0 on the Super Bowl in college and NBA before the games even started. Before the Super Bowl even started, we were already 12-0. So you're going to get a special smorgasbord of college hoops and NBA for you guys that are not part of Premium Plays or my personal plays. It's put on by myself, Jay, and Steve here that are going to be putting out those games. So just an added bonus to make it even better for you guys to sign up by Thursday at midnight. So super killer package. Yes, Jeff, if for some reason it happens, it's an accounting nightmare. It really is. It really is. And let me tell you, I had to, because I pushed for it. If for some reason we lose, my ass is going to be working in the accounting department overtime helping out. I did agree to that. So let's just make sure we win the flipping game, and then none of it matters anyways. So that's my opinion, because trust me, I already work enough. If you already have the NHL package already, Anthony, there's nothing else that there's nothing else to give you. I mean, they'll add a week onto it unless you already have it for the year. If you already added onto the year, then you're not missing out because you already have it. But you'll still get that special Super Bowl selection of college hoops package. You'll still get that. So Super Bowl's a lot of fun. This is going to be the one time where you guys want to not one time, but but you really, 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 really want to go big and stretch those legs, not just stretch them out, but actually run them. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your chance, that's for sure. Alrighty, so do. 4. I don't see 4 yet. Let me hit a refresh button real quick. Shane, if you're getting Iowa at 4, that's a smoking deal because it's 5.5 everywhere. DraftKings at 6, Bovada 6.5. I still see 5.5 everywhere. All right, so we're going to move on to the next game, North Carolina and NC State. North Carolina, NC State. Game 865, 866. NC State opening up as a 5.5 point favorite. Down to 5 at DraftKings, which will probably change here shortly. Everywhere else, 5.5. Total opened up at 146. It's up to 147.5. North Carolina had their backs up against the wall after losing 5 straight to Georgia Tech, Pittsburgh, Clemson, Pittsburgh a second time, and Virginia Tech. They finally beat Miami this last Saturday. If you guys remember that breakdown, fantastic breakdown with them again, with their backs up against the wall at home, absolutely dominating Miami from start to finish. Getting a nice big victory there for Roy Williams and his program. NC State, guys, 14-6 with losses only coming to Georgia Tech, Memphis, Auburn, Clemson, Virginia Tech, and Georgia Tech most recently on the road. They've lost one home game, and that was against Georgia Tech in overtime, the very first game of the year. They've defended that home court exceptionally well. Kevin Keats, guys, he's got his Wolfpack absolutely dominating at home. The PNC Arena holds 19,700 fans. It's one of the largest arenas. It's the 7th largest in Division I. Home court advantage score of 3.6. It's the 86th toughest place to play. North Carolina has played there well over the year. A team that we're used to. All right, this is not the same North Carolina team from Chapel Hill that we're used to seeing perform. As far as North Carolina on the road, they've got a road win against UNC Wilmington. They've got a neutral site win against Alabama and one against Oregon and another one against UCLA. They don't have a lot of wins on the season. 9 wins. They're one win under 500 on the year. They need a monster performance tonight. They have not won a true road game. North Carolina Tar Heels, 19 games into the season, and they've won 1 true road game on the year. They've lost road games to Virginia Tech, losing in double OT 79-77 last Wednesday. A week ago Saturday on January 18th, they lost a road game to Pittsburgh, losing 66-52. Now, did one win against Miami at home straighten out North Carolina's problems? No, it did not. They're going to have their hands full against a very talented Wolfpack team. Taking a look at both teams here. North Carolina State, NC State, guys, the Wolfpack have the 21st best offense based on adjusted efficiencies in all of Division I. North Carolina, they're definitely showing strides and battling against adversity. But when you're taking a look at both these teams on paper, there's a lot of red on the Tar Heel side versus the Wolfpack side, where there's a lot of green or at least even white numbers. Okay, North Carolina hitting 46% from the field. One thing that I like about them, they're a 35.1% offensive rebounding team. 35% of all their rebounds, come from the offensive glass. They're a 30% three-ball shooting team. They struggle from out deep. Okay, they hit 46% of all their 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. only 46%, although that number's up to 49% in conference play. So they've shown improvements there. Free throw shooting, they struggle from the free throw line. Absolutely. 65% free throw shooting team. And they rely on 18.8% of their total points to be from the charity stripe. All right, NC State, and what do they do well on offense? They're a 51% shooting from the field. 29% offensive rebounding. Their turnover number is rather low, 16.1%. They're a decent three-ball shooting team. They're not one of the better ones. They're actually slightly below the Division I average of 33.3%. They're at 32.4%. They convert 52.1% of all their two-point plays, a 70.7% free throw shooting team. In conference play, their three-ball shooting went down 0.5%. Their two-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk dropped to 46% in conference play, but their free throw shooting is remaining the same. Two foul participation, both programs participate the same. Kevin Keats, Roy Williams, both coaching strategies do allow their players to play over 25% of the minutes, 26.6% of the total minutes available remaining in the first half after a player reaches two fouls for NC State, 28.2% of the time. For North Carolina, height advantage, definitely an inch height advantage for North Carolina over NC State. As far as playing time from the bench, 28% minutes played by bench personnel for NC State, 33.8% for North Carolina. As far as this one goes, who's the more talented team? I'm going to say, obviously, NC State's playing better. They are a better, more rounded team, offense and defense. They are a more rounded team, no doubt about it. Taking a look at North Carolina, guys. As far as the North Carolina program goes, they probably are the more talented team. Not probably, they are the more talented team, no doubt about it. They definitely have the better coaching staff, no doubt about it. And interesting to note, you do need to know that Jermaine Francis, he is a game time decision. Cole Anthony should still be out. He's not, the target date to return was not set just yet. So no, don't expect to see Cole Anthony back playing today. Anthony Harris is out. So obviously injuries and players out definitely plague North Carolina. However, they're learning to play together. It's a whole different program, and obviously they're the more talented team and they have the better coach. They're going on the road, a very tough road game, against NC State. Their home court advantage is real. They're the 86th toughest place to play. So I'd give a 2-point advantage just right there. So what the books are basically telling you, NC State's, being favored, by 5.5 at home. Anywhere else, they'd be favored by 3.5. 3.5 on a neutral site game. North Carolina, their back's up against the wall. Again, still, even though they're coming off that big win over Miami, does that spark their offense? They put up 94 points against Miami. 94 total points. Nothing better than that. They put up, I think that's their highest output the entire year. It is their highest offensive output the entire year. They had 83 against Georgia Tech. They had 81 in their loss against Gonzaga. And their highest other win was a 78 points scored in a victory over Oregon as well as UNC Wilmington. So definitely their biggest offensive showdown and performance of the year so far. It was definitely a statement performance for North Carolina. These kids absolutely came and balled out in their win over Miami. They shot 58% from the field, 44% three-point shooting. They shot 10 of 23. They only went 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They had 41 rebounds. They out-rebounded Miami by 20 rebounds. They out-rebounded them by 20 rebounds. They grabbed 10 offensive rebounds out of their 41 as well. So big numbers there. And, they're going to be going up against an NC State team that is not in the high category when it comes to offensive rebounds. So that's definitely a big factor for North Carolina. And if they fix their shooting woes, then look out. So Going to get you guys on a free play. Going to be a great day today. Remember, guys, if you're not on board, get on board. 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, $99. A Super Bowl package, which gets you a week of premium plays. My game of the or my personal plays. You get a week of either one. You get my game of the week here in a couple days. You also get the big Super Bowl package, the Super Bowl halftime package, and the prop package for $250 on the website. That's always a good time. Alrighty, so going to get you guys on a free play coming right up for everybody. For everybody that's waiting. Free personal play of mine in college hoops. The game that we just broke down, I'm taking the road dog here, North Carolina plus 5.5. I think they get the job done. I think it's going to be a close game. I think they're going to give NC State a run for their money. NC State, it's been a long time since they've been tested at home. It's been a long time. Clemson lost by 6 at home. Notre Dame gave them a run for their money at home as well. So it's definitely not going to be an easy task. Raymond, no, did not send out my personal plays yet. It's definitely not going to be an easy task, that's for sure, but I think they definitely cover the spread. If not, actually get us a nice victory. So enjoy that one there, folks. Enjoy that one there. Let's make a boatload of money together. And remember, get on board, guys. I look forward to working with everybody, and it's going to be a great week. Start the week out right. We ended it on a high note on my personal plays. So let's keep it rolling. All right, let's keep it rolling, and we'll keep doing our thing. So enjoy that free play. If you want another daily free play, it's in our daily free play video. So make sure you guys go watch that one. And then we'll be live again tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Same place, same time, every single day this week. It's going to be a great week. So with that being said, guys, Jermaine, Brian, everybody, if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to our YouTube channel, take 1 second out of your day right now. Take 1 second out of your day, hit that subscribe button. All right, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat. All right, guys? So with that being said, good luck. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.